Hello?
Hello!
This makes me look cool, right? That's what my mum says anyway. So I was going to tell you a story, if you're up for hearing a story.
Yay!
Cool. I went into Sainsburys the other day, and it was a Sainsburys local, and I went in to buy some tobacco because I'm a smoker, and should have given it up a while back, but nonetheless. Anyone else a smoker?
Yeah.
Right, remember how loud that response was later on in the story. So I walked past, dozens of people at the self-serve counter, all, just buying food, their lunch and things like that. I wanted to buy tobacco, so I went up to the tobacco counter and went to the rather delightfully frumpy girl who worked at the tobacco counter and said, can I have 25 grams of Golden Virginia, please? And she looked at me, bearing in mind behind me was all these people just buying food, and she said, everyone's a smoker nowadays, aren't they? Now, I don't particularly think of myself as a pedant, per se. But the last time I updated the spreadsheet, I only had, 168 pet hates. One of which, I'll just let you know, number 57, that's overuse of the word literally. Malappropriation of that. 57 actually is it 57 or 58? That's one is 57. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. 58, we'll go with 58, is people using the word actually. Now actually kind of sort of implies a surprise and also implies that the opposite of what you're about to say is the expectation of what is true. You follow me? Yeah, good. I can only barely see your faces, but I saw some nods and then a little yes. So I always feel quite insulted when someone says to me, actually, you're quite handsome for a bald guy. So anyway, I'm not really a pedant, but obviously going back to Sainsburys local, she'd said something that wasn't quite right. So I felt, perhaps we should talk that through. And the transaction was over for me quite quickly because I used contactless, but I had some time, so I kind of I started to try and explain what kind of happened there, and I tried to describe confirmation bias to her and the fallacy that she'd kind of created by assuming that because she worked at the tobacco counter and everyone was buying tobacco, it meant that everyone was a smoker. The example I kind of used was, confirmation bias is the generation of belief in your head from just the information that's presented to you, and you don't really think outside the box. So an example was, fair enough, some people might have this belief, and it's that all BMW cars are manufactured without indicators. But she didn't really follow kind of what I was saying, and after about 20 minutes, I kind of thought, well, maybe it's time to move on. She had that look in her eye, that look when like a 5-year-old's trying to write their own name and they can't quite work it out. So I went away, and I thought to myself, like, I didn't really get closure from that situation. And I thought, I know what I'll do, I'll write her a song. So I've written her a song, and I'm going to go back, but I was hoping I could try it out on you guys, if that's okay. Cool. See if you cheer afterwards. I've written it on a piece of paper, it's quite small, I'm going to put it on the floor and try and look downwards. the technical staff is next to me. You can hear this? Vocal warm-up. We've got time. Don't be shy. Tell me what you see in those sunken eyes. And darling, I will explain why you have made a mistake. I'll be glad to make the most of the time we have. I'm on my lunch hour, so my boss won't be mad. You've made a mistake. Well, I can't say I'm OCD, but I can't let your error run free. And I am not especially fond of you, but I love the truth. Let's make it right so we can get on with the rest of our lives. Don't be shocked. My friends say that I do this a lot. I will forgive you eventually, but you have made a mistake.